Tonight on Fox 46, hidden camera investigation is showing you what's lurking behind neighborhood business doors.
Fox 46 investigator Matt Grant shows us what he uncovered inside the 20-year-old business that has law enforcement's attention.
Like a tattoo artist's needle, we're going under the surface.
Here we go.
Undercover, inside this tattoo shop with a secret. From the outside, InkLink on East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia is unassuming. But this business is more than skin deep. You see, we didn't come here for a tattoo. We're looking for a hidden room. Next to the artboard, we find an unmarked door, which leads to another. This is a different kind of speakeasy. Within seconds, we're led inside into a backroom gambling operation InkLink doesn't want you to know about. This place is protected by a fake wall and a video surveillance system that monitors the outside.
Is there a reason it's hidden back here?
Customers come by word of mouth. We found at least 4 video poker and blackjack machines, untaxed and unregulated, this one branded with the Panthers logo. The games work like any you'd find in an actual casino. The problem, according to the State Bureau of Investigation, North Carolina banned video poker machines in 2007, and games of chance are illegal. It's unclear how many other businesses may be doing the same thing, but this former sweepstakes cafe owner says the industry can be lucrative.
If I was still open today, I'd at least be pulling in 10 to 20 grand a week.
They just let them in?
We showed our video to former CMPD officer Walter Bowers.
It would certainly be illegal. I don't think you have to be a world-class detective to kind of see some of the things that look kind of shady.
We interviewed InkLink's owner Jeff Mooney back in 2016.
Gastonia itself has been kind of like a little mecca for tattooing.
Over the phone, he tells us, please air your story. The only comment I have is it's not on my property. I don't lease the building. Nothing you recorded is located on my property that I lease. Technically, that's true. This Krant casino is actually located inside an abandoned adjacent clothing store. With the front door locked, the only way in is through InkLink. In addition to video poker, we also found tattoo supplies, suggesting this gambling den is also used for their storage. The landlord tells us that would be trespassing because InkLink does not have permission to use this space. Because of what we found, this shop's luck is now running out. The landlord telling us InkLink will be evicted. Off camera, I brought our findings here to Gaston County District Attorney Locke Bell. He said he appreciated us bringing this to his attention and said he was going to discuss it with local police. After weeks of leaving messages, we still had questions, so we came back. This time our camera no longer hidden.
Hi, Matt Grant, Fox 46. Are you guys running an illegal gambling operation here?
These employees didn't want to face our questions.
What was that?
Another ducked into a room and closed the door.
We're just trying to get some answers about why there's a gambling operation going on back there.
Answers this business may soon have to give to law enforcement. In Gastonia, Matt Grant, Fox 46, Charlotte.
On Fox, a hidden camera investigation into slot machine arcades here in Charlotte.
Despite being banned more than a decade ago, we found they're still open for business and raking in the money. Fox 46 investigator Matt Grant went undercover around the Queen City to find out how an unregulated illegal gambling industry is still up and running.
We're going undercover.
This is all legal? This is fine?
Yeah, it all came from Undercover.
Behind tinted glass doors into Charlotte's neon rooms where cash is won and lost.
Paying cash for the chance to win cash is illegal.
They're referred to as arcades and internet sweepstakes cafes, but they operate like speakeasy casinos.
Yeah.
Wearing a hidden camera, we found slot machines and rows of computers programmed with various gambling games.
Oh, this is like legal, you know?
Well, I mean, it's a skill game. That's not gambling.
But you win money.
Okay, gambling is pretty much illegal in North Carolina, and around a decade ago, state lawmakers effectively banned internet sweepstakes cafes. The law banned video machines like this, or what the politicians call games of chance. But the law did not ban games of skill, and that's where the games manufacturers found their loophole.
They won't call it a loophole. I call it's outsmarting the politicians.
Terry Pennington used to own Winners World Adult Arcade in Stanley County until he says the city shut him down over zoning because he was too close to a church.
You work for your money. You should be able to spend it how you want to.
Pennington showed us how some of the slot machines get around the law. By pressing a button to raise or lower a symbol after the spin, you alter the result.
Raise, lower.
The industry calls this a nudge game and claims it's now a game of skill. Either way, it's big business.
If I was still open today, I'd at least be pulling in 10 to 20 grand a week.
He questions why the state lottery can offer video games like Keno, but he can't.
It's discrimination, it's hypocritical, and the most important is mafiaism.
And when it comes to enforcing the law, even police aren't quite sure what to do. Some cities go after gaming parlors, while others leave them alone. One police chief we spoke to says the current law is clear as mud. Attorney Walter Bowers is a former CMPD officer.
There were times back when I was with CMPD, we were essentially told to stand down until certain things were clear.
The courts have sided with two of the biggest distributors and operators of these games. That did not sit well with the state. The governor is appealing that decision.
The legislature's made it clear they're illegal.
Republican State Senator Andy Wells says the law needs to be clarified. He says paying cash for the chance to win cash is nothing more than unregulated gambling.
These businesses are not taxed. There are no regulations. You don't know when you walk in there to play a game if your odds are 1 in 3 or 1 in 3 million. We've got a situation where the police are frustrated as they can be, and I am too.
Back inside, we found one sign acknowledging those who play these games are often the ones who can least afford to. While the industry is winning, it will be up to the courts and our politicians to decide if the game should be over. Matt Grant, Fox 46, Charlotte.
Fox 46 has reached out to several law enforcement agencies, including CMPD, along with the Attorney General. All of them declined to comment. Meanwhile, our investigation is already getting reaction. Former North Carolina Supreme Court Justice Barbara Jackson reacting to our story, calling this, quote, legal whack-a-mole.